My name is Annalise Mary Frank, but I'm sure you know me as Anne Frank. I was born in June 12 of 1929 in Frankfurt, Germany. My parents were Otto and Edith Frank, and I also had a sister named Margaret. I was just 4 years old when all started. In 1933, the anti-Semitic National German Socialist Workers' Party, as well known as Nazi Party, led by Adolf Hitler, took control of the German government. This party, for a reason that I can't explain, wanted to eradicate the Jewish people. Lucky me, my family and I were Jewish. So, when this happened, my father decided to move to Amsterdam, where he became a business manager. Me and my sister started to go to the school, and we all thought everything was going to be better. But in 1939, the Germans invaded Poland, starting a world conflict that years later would become World War II. In May 10 of 1940, the German army invaded the Netherlands. After this, the good times were few and far between. First, there was the war. Then, the capitulation, and then the arrival of the Germans, which is when the troubles started for the Jewish. After the arrival of the Germans, all Jewish had to use this yellow star, for everyone to know who you were and how they had to treat you, and that was awful. When I turned 13, my parents gave me a red book for my birthday, and I was so excited about it that I started to write in it immediately. I decided to make it my personal diary, and I named it Kitty. The first thing that I wrote in it was, I hope I will be able to confide everything to you, as I have never been able to confide in anyone, and I hope you will be a great source of comfort and support. On July 5 of 1942, my sister received an official summons to report to a Nazi work camp in Germany. The very next day, my family went into hiding. We left everything messy and out of place on the old house for the government to think that we ran away of the country. But we actually just moved to the back part of my father's company building, a place that I called the Secret Annex. While we lived there, two of my father's workers helped us to survive, giving us food and supplements, and informing us about the political situation. A few times later, my father's business partner, Herman Van Pils, joined us in the house, accompanied with his wife, August, and son, Peter Van Pils. We lived 2 years in the secret annex, in which I spent my time writing on my diary about everything that happened in that days, including the fights with my mom, how miserable I felt living there, and the love that Peter and I felt for each other. On August 4 of 1944, German police stormed into the secret annex, arresting everyone that was hiding there. We were shipped off to a camp of Westerbork, a concentration camp in the northeastern Netherlands, and arrived by the passenger train on August 8 in 1944. We were transferred to the Ostrich death camp in Poland in the middle of the night on September 3 of 1944. Upon arriving at Ostrich, the men and women were separate. This was the last time that I saw my father. After several months of hard labor, hauling heavy stones and grass mats, my sister and I were again transferred during the winter to the Bergen-Belsen concentration camp in Germany. My mom was not allowed to go with us, so we left her behind. At Bergen-Belsen, food was scarce. Sanitation was awful, and diseases ran rampant. We both came down with typhus in the early spring and died within a day of each other sometime in March 1945. I was just 15 years old at the time of my death, only a few weeks before British soldiers liberated the camp.